Stop what you're doing. This is about you. Have you noticed a strange presence in your life? Someone who seems to be approaching you in a way you can't explain. This feeling of discomfort might be showing you something important. Pay attention. The truth you need to hear is that this person may not have good intentions. You feel a mix of curiosity and distrust, but it is essential to recognize these feelings. Don't ignore the signs your body and mind are sending you. When someone is trying to infiltrate your life, it often brings more confusion than clarity. How many times have you questioned the true intentions of this person? Superficial conversations, empty promises, and looks that seem to hide something. All of this can indicate that this approach is not genuine. The weight in your stomach, the sleepless hours thinking about the situation, all of this is your intuition trying to protect you. It is common to believe you are exaggerating or being too distrustful. But don't blame yourself. What you are feeling is real and valid. You are not alone in this, and what bothers you may be a warning of something much bigger. Often people approach when they perceive vulnerability, and this can be a trap. Now, it is time to look at this situation clearly. Ask yourself, what does this person really want from you? Evaluate the interactions, behaviors, and conversations. This analysis can reveal truths you were ignoring. You don't need to feel stuck in a cycle of uncertainties. The choice to distance yourself is yours. If you have come this far, it is a sign that it is time to act and not just observe. This internal alert is calling you to pay attention to your life and the people around you. Do not let this closeness distract you from your path and what really matters to you. Remember, you deserve to live a full life surrounded by people who truly care about you. By accepting this truth, you begin to make room for healthy and genuine relationships. This is your chance to make decisions that promote your well-being. It is essential that you understand that your intuition does not lie. It is a powerful guide that often tries to alert you to situations that can be harmful. When you feel discomfort about someone, it is not just a matter of being exaggerated or paranoid. That feeling is a legitimate reaction to something that is not right. Therefore, do not neglect this warning. One of the clearest signs that someone may not have good intentions is a lack of transparency. If you notice that the person in question avoids answering direct questions or frequently changes the subject when something deeper is addressed, this should raise a red flag. Healthy relationships are built on honesty. If there is constant evasion, what is being hidden? Ask yourself about this. Furthermore, observe how this person behaves towards you. Actions speak louder than words. If someone says they are there to support you, but their actions do not match that, it is time to reassess. You must ask yourself if this person truly cares about your well-being, or if they are just interested in getting something from you. This reflection is crucial to protect your energy and emotional health. Another aspect to consider is the impact that this person has on your life. Do you feel lighter and more positive after interactions with her? Or do you leave them feeling drained and confused? The dynamic of a healthy relationship is one that lifts you up, that brings positive energy, and not a burden that you cannot carry. If you constantly feel exhausted after being around this person, it is a clear sign that something is wrong. It is also important to analyze the pattern of communication. Conversations that seem superficial or that do not delve into meaningful topics can be an indication that the relationship is not genuine. When someone really cares, there is a genuine interest in knowing your experiences, feelings, and opinions. If the person in question does not show this interest, consider the possibility that their intentions may be different. Another issue to address is time. Do you notice that this person is trying to speed up the process of intimacy? Trying to create bonds too quickly can be a manipulative tactic. It is always better to give time to time. Healthy relationships develop naturally as the parties get to know each other and build a solid foundation. If someone is pressuring you to open up or trust quickly, it may be a sign that the intentions are not pure. Additionally, pay attention to how this person handles conflicts. If they avoid discussions or try to minimize your feelings, this can be a major indication that they are not willing to commit to a healthy relationship. Open communication is a vital part of any relationship. If this person is not willing to face issues head-on and prefers to ignore them, this may be a sign that the relationship is not worthy of your energy. Being able to identify these dynamics is a skill that can be improved with practice. With each new interaction, you have the opportunity to observe and learn more about the nature of the relationships around you. Pay attention to behavior patterns and how they manifest in your life. Self-awareness is a powerful tool that can help you make more informed decisions. Finally, remember that distancing yourself from people who do not have good intentions is not a sign of weakness, but rather of strength. Recognizing that you deserve more is an essential step for your emotional growth. You have the right to surround yourself with people who respect you, who support you, and who genuinely care about you. Do not feel guilty for prioritizing your own well-being. When you start to distance yourself from toxic relationships, you may initially feel lonely, but this temporary loneliness can be healthier than being stuck in a situation that harms you. Use this time to reconnect with yourself, to understand what you really want in your relationships. This is a time to reflect on your own priorities and values. If you allow yourself, you may discover that there are people around you who truly care about you. Sometimes they are closer than you think, waiting for you to make the first move towards a more authentic relationship. Be willing to make room for new connections that are healthy and meaningful. This process can be challenging, but remember that each step you take towards healthier relationships is an investment in yourself. You deserve the peace that comes from being surrounded by people who genuinely care and support you. The choice to live a full and authentic life is yours. Do not ignore what your heart and mind are telling you. It is time to take action. When you decide to distance yourself from people who do not have good intentions, it can be helpful to establish clear boundaries. These boundaries are essential to protect your energy and emotional health. Be direct about what you accept and what you do not accept in your interactions. This does not mean that you need to be rude, but asserting your needs is essential. You can start by communicating your needs honestly. If someone is invading your emotional or physical space, express that. When you say no to something that does not align with your well-being, you are asserting your position. This can be challenging, especially if you are not used to doing so, but practice brings confidence. Recognize that not everyone will understand your boundaries and that this may generate negative reactions. Some people may try to manipulate you emotionally to make you feel guilty for setting these boundaries. Stand firm. What is at stake is your well-being. If you feel pressured, use what you have learned about relationship dynamics to reassess the situation. Ask yourself, does this person respect my boundaries? If the answer is no, consider the possibility that the relationship is not worth it. Mutual respect is an essential pillar in any healthy interaction. Additionally, do not hesitate to seek support. Talking to trusted friends or a professional can offer a new perspective. Sometimes an external viewpoint is all you need to see things more clearly. Social support is a powerful tool. It can reinforce your value and help you feel less isolated while navigating these changes. In distancing yourself from unhealthy relationships, you might encounter the fear of loneliness. This feeling can be strong, but it's important to remember that loneliness is not synonymous with being alone. You can use this time to rediscover yourself. Explore your interests, develop new skills, and invest in your personal growth. Focus your attention on yourself. What do you really enjoy doing? What are your passions? By reconnecting with your own needs and desires, you begin to create a solid foundation for healthier relationships in the future. This self-knowledge is essential. Look for those who genuinely show interest in you, who support your decisions and respect your boundaries. These are the people who deserve your time and energy. It is crucial to develop a social circle that reflects your values. Relationships should be a reflection of what you desire for your life. If you value honesty, seek out people who practice it. If empathy is important to you, surround yourself with those who demonstrate it. Remember that time is a precious ally. Healthy relationships take time to develop. Do not feel pressured to force connections quickly. The best relationships grow organically as you and the other person get to know and support each other mutually. As you navigate these new relationships, pay attention to the small gestures. Support can come in subtle ways, like a simple text message asking how you are or an invitation to go out. These small acts show that someone cares. Value these interactions. If you notice someone trying to rush the development of the relationship, question this urgency. Relationships that need to be rushed may be laden with other intentions. Assess if this haste is a sign of manipulation or insecurity. Trust your impressions. Clear and open communication is the key to avoiding misunderstandings. If you feel that something is wrong, talk about it. Do not be afraid to express your concerns. This dialogue can bring up issues that need to be addressed before they become bigger problems. Relationships should not be a burden. They should add value to your life, bringing happiness and support. If you feel overwhelmed, it is crucial to reassess these connections. Ask yourself, does this relationship make me feel good? If the answer is no, consider what can be done to change this dynamic. Every day you have the opportunity to choose with whom to relate. Use this choice to your advantage. Surround yourself with individuals who share your goals and encourage your growth. These people will make you feel stronger and more capable. Additionally, be prepared to deal with resistance. Some people may not understand or accept your decision to distance yourself. Stay firm in your conviction and remember that you are prioritizing your well-being. It is not your responsibility to please everyone. Over time, you will see that the quality of your relationships has improved. You will feel lighter and at peace. This is the result of surrounding yourself with people who truly care. Interactions will become more meaningful, and you will notice a difference in your energy and outlook on life. Finally, celebrate your achievements, no matter how small. Every step you take towards healthier relationships is a victory. Acknowledge your progress and use this motivation to continue moving away from what no longer serves you. You are on the right path and deserve all the happiness and peace that will come. You might be wondering how to take the first steps to distance yourself from relationships that no longer serve you. The first step is awareness. Recognizing that the dynamic of the relationship is unhealthy is fundamental. You can start by noting down your experiences and feelings. This can help identify patterns that you might not notice in daily conversations. Putting on paper what you feel can bring clarity and strengthen your decision. After recognizing the signs, it's time to act. This doesn't need to be a dramatic act. You can choose to gradually distance yourself instead of an abrupt break. Start by setting clear boundaries. For example, if someone is constantly asking for favors that you don't feel comfortable fulfilling, it is perfectly acceptable to say no firmly but respectfully. This assertion is an exercise in self-care. As you begin to distance yourself, be prepared for reactions. Some people may not understand your reasons and may try to make you feel guilty. Remember, this is part of the process. What matters is what you need for your well-being. Stand firm in your decisions. If necessary, talk to someone you trust about your experiences. Having a support system can be crucial during this time. Sometimes, the simple act of communicating your needs can surprise you. People are often unaware of the impact they have on your life. An open dialogue can reveal intentions and feelings that weren't clear before. If, after this conversation, the dynamic does not change, you will have more clarity about the need to distance yourself. Additionally, reflect on your own expectations. What do you really seek in your relationships? What are your priorities? Doing this self-analysis can help shape your future interactions. Think about the qualities you value in a friend or partner. This can guide you in choosing whom to get closer to and whom to keep at a distance. It is essential to remember that every relationship should add value to your life. If you constantly feel drained after interactions, this is a clear sign that it is time to reconsider. You deserve to be surrounded by people who lift you up, not those who drag you down. Emotional support is a key element in any healthy friendship. When you allow yourself to step away from relationships that aren't good for you, you create space for new connections. This is an opportune moment to explore new environments, whether social or professional. Join groups that reflect your interests. This not only expands your social circle, but also opens the possibility of finding people who share your values. Consider also investing in activities that promote your personal growth. This might include courses, workshops, or hobbies you've always wanted to try. By engaging in new experiences, you open yourself up to meeting people who can enrich your life in unexpected ways. Personal growth can be a powerful catalyst for change. As you distance yourself from toxic relationships, it might be useful to review your interactions on social media. Sometimes, what you see online can be just as draining as personal interactions. If an account makes you feel bad or generates insecurity, don't hesitate to mute or block it. Mental health is a priority, and you have the right to protect your space. You might also be surprised at how your emotions react to these changes. It's normal to feel a mix of relief and anxiety. Relief comes from letting go of relationships that no longer serve you, while anxiety might arise from the unknown. Allow yourself to feel these emotions, but don't let them block your progress. This is a process of healing and self-discovery. Consider creating a routine that prioritizes your emotional well-being. This can include self-care practices like meditation, physical exercises, or simply setting aside some time for yourself. These activities not only help clear your mind, but also allow you to reconnect with your needs and desires. As you distance yourself from harmful relationships, remember that loneliness can be a temporary phase. Use this time to strengthen yourself. Seek to understand your values, what you truly want in life, and how you wish to be treated. This self-awareness will be crucial when you are ready to make space for new friendships. Lastly, be patient with yourself. The journey of distancing yourself from people with bad intentions and building new relationships takes time. Each step you take is an opportunity to learn more about yourself and what you value in others. Celebrate your small victories and keep moving forward. You are on the right path to creating a more authentic and meaningful life. Before you leave, do 2 things now. Take a deep breath and hold on to what touched your heart today. And if it makes sense, share this story with someone who also needs to hear it.